Hey y'all, it's Melanie, Surfside Juice Company, coming to you from the Outer Banks from our car. I'm currently going through another severe cashew allergy reaction, and I tried to make this video yesterday, and I realized there were some things that needed to be said that I didn't cover, so, yeah. This is my life now of having such severe sensitivity to cashews that I cannot be in the same building as cashews, and I didn't even know they were there. I started having a reaction to mangoes this last week, and I'm grateful that I didn't eat the mango. I just tested it to see if it was ready to eat, and it wasn't. So I left it and I went and ate my dinner and must have touched my face and started to have a reaction where I was getting itching and swelling, but not bad. I took a Benadryl again, and it's been 10 years since I've touched Benadryl, or any pharmaceutical for that matter. And I was okay, I was coming around, and then we went to a dinner that we got invited to, and my husband explained repeatedly that I have a severe cashew allergy, and I'm very sensitive to it, that I can't be around it. And they served cashews on the charcuterie board, and by the time I got home, my neck and my face were itching really badly, and I took Benadryl again. At 2 o'clock in the morning, I woke up with hives all up my face and could only fall back asleep with ice packs on my face. I am now going on 2 days after this dinner, so it's like 36 hours, I guess, or maybe a little bit more, 40 hours since. The swelling's starting to come down. You can see it's very dry skin. But the swelling, if you touch, it's all up to here. It's bags under my eyes, obviously. Hang on. So I guess the reason for that pause was so I could clarify. I did not eat cashews Friday night. I was served with plates, silverware, or food that was contaminated by cashew dust or whatever it is, because I'm still learning about all this. I didn't even know that they were there, and had this severe reaction. And I said to my youngest daughter, were there cashews there? Because they were the ones serving, so the kids were serving. And she goes, no, I don't think so. And she goes, wait, they were on the charcuterie board. So that's how severe of a reaction it is, that I don't even have to physically come into contact with them. They just have to be in the same room and somebody else has touched them and then touched a surface. I mean, it's down my neck, my nose. When it first happens, I start to have respiratory issues where I begin coughing. The mucus and saliva and stuff thickens. I have lip swelling, obviously. I cannot smile. My daughter made me smile and laugh last night, and I cracked the side of my face. And so I guess I'm getting on here to talk about this so that you guys can understand the changes that are going to happen to our business. And if you all are people that suffer with nut allergies, then you're going to be happy to hear this. I started researching some articles last night, and allergen, dust, whatever, can stay on surfaces basically indefinitely until it's washed away. I have such guilt in my soul at the moment because I thought people were full of crap when they said how sensitive they were to whatever fruit or nut or anything. I just thought that they were crazy. And here I am now on this journey of people probably not believing, not understanding, and that's okay. I was there, and I never even thought about it. And I just told Chris as we were driving across the bridge coming back to the beach, I can't tell the amount of times that I opened a bag of cashews and I ate it in the grocery store because I was hungry and I was running from one place to the next, and I would fuel myself on raw nuts, cashews specifically. And how many things I must have touched. And I know that like nut allergies aren't super common, but I would hate to have done this to somebody not even knowing or realizing that that's how sensitive some people are. Peanuts. I've opened packages of peanut cookies and stuff, and I have a ton of guilt because I probably hurt people, and I didn't even know. Come to find out, mothers of children with food allergies like peanuts or nuts, where it's severely compromising their kid, live in like serious fear of stuff like that happening. And now I'm experiencing that because I know that it is becoming worse and worse every exposure that I get. And it might be one day that it's the wrong place and the wrong time. And it's scary. My whole diet is completely changed. I am now allergic to cashews, chickpeas, and mangoes. I don't know about any tree nuts, and I'm too scared to try. I have tried peanut butter and had a reaction to mangoes the same day, so I just am avoiding it altogether because the kids have had it in the house and I've gotten better while it's been in the house. But it's not a risk worth taking for me right now. I'm sorry to the ethers, if I ever hurt anybody. I truly didn't understand or know. This world is crazy, and I don't remember any kids growing up that had peanut allergies. I didn't know any kids growing up that even had allergies really to begin with. Like, there was like one snotty-nosed kid that did have allergies, probably in our grade level. Sorry, I'm scratching, it itches. But the fact that everybody and their brother seems to be allergic to everything and anything now. The fact that dust from a food touching surfaces can do this to people. And I also want to stress in this whole conversation, because y'all probably say like it doesn't look that bad. That's what everybody tells me. It doesn't look that bad. When I broke my back, my L1 vertebrae, when I broke my sternum, when I broke my pinky toe, I don't bruise. For some reason, like, my body's very resilient, I guess, in the appearance. When I had an abscess in this jaw, it was deep in there, and just based on swelling, you could barely see that anything was wrong. There might have been a little bit of yellowing, but it was like a big deal and really painful. I don't show on the outside how bad it is on the inside, but I can tell you, like, it's swollen, it doesn't work, it hurts, and it is out of all of, like, 3 abdominal C-sections and taking care of babies through all that, the last one I didn't take any narcotic pain management. I can tell you that this is up there for pain, discomfort. Completely miserable. Like, and it also is a systemic, like, flu-like symptoms, like I've just fatigued and really don't feel good, and like coughing and stuff. That's better today. And this, I guess, is the next segue. I've been told by everybody, go to a doctor. You need to go to a doctor to get this figured out. Well, I can tell you for the last 10 years, I don't go to a doctor to figure out anything. Figure it out myself. I don't trust the medical system. I worked in the medical system. I participated just this last year multiple different times helping out a friend in the medical system, like basically staying overnight in a hospital over and over and over again. I am terrified of the medical system. It is the third leading cause of death in the United States, and we brag about being the most advanced and blah, blah, blah. No, it is the third leading cause of death in the United States. You are more likely to die of a medical error than you are to die of a car accident. So, I refuse to go to a system that has only ever hurt me, and when I say that, I got put on all sorts of mental health medications back in the day, because of whatever, I was going through depression. No, I was nutritionally deprived. Sorry, but if you eat healthy, it relieves all of that stuff. And now they're tacking us through the food, which we knew was going to happen. Anyways, I don't trust the medical system at all. They give you medications and surgeries with an entire paragraph of side effects, including and not limited to death. Then they basically experiment. Well, I think that it's this, so let's try this. Oh, that's not working. Well, let's try this. That's not working. Okay, let's try this and put this together with this, and then you've got this, and then you've got to get something else to take care of that. That's the system. And I'm not lying. You all know that's true. That's exactly the system. And this is my one body. And so I listen to God tell me what I need to do. And I've listened for 10 years. I picked a word this year to study and meditate and pray on, and it was patience. Now I've been working on this whole journey of food allergy and figuring this whole process out for 2 months. But every day I get closer to answers, and so that gives me hope, and I'm just going to have faith in the process that I've used for a really long time, and I'm going to have empathy and compassion for people who are going through this like I'm going through it, and I'm here to educate others that this is a real deal. Why it's happening, I don't know. It really sucks, 6 to 8 out of 10 pain, burning from the inside out feelings. And I wouldn't wish this on anybody. And I'm sorry that I didn't know and do better. I don't want to go out to eat at restaurants. I'm too scared of contamination. I don't want to eat food from people that cook it in their house because I'm too scared of contamination. I don't want to basically do anything but cook for ourselves. And I said to Chris, maybe this is our initiative and push to start a completely allergen-free establishment where people can feel safe to eat there, because we have 0 of the allergy foods. And it gives us an opportunity to learn new recipes and do things differently, and let God guide us on that path as well. So with all this said, I hope you all have a great day. I'm still trying to have good days, but it's hard and it really sucks and it's painful. So I'm trying to rest as much as I can and do my best to just take a step back and allow this process in my body to heal. Sending you all lots of love wherever you may be, and talk to you all soon. All right, bye.